Why Lebo M filed for divorce? In a statement released last month, the world-renowned composer said he fears for his life and that of his children. He said during his Europe tour from April to June this year, Rtee had his electronic signatures as he had given her proxy to sign documents on his behalf. Oof. When he returned, he asked her to delete the signature from her PC and sign an affidavit stating that she had deleted, but she was not willing, which caused the altercation between them. So sis wanted to go out there and sign all the documents. What is happening in marriages? This has placed me in a position of great discomfort, and I fear for my life and that of my children. I am worried and do not understand why my strange wife refuses to sign the second affidavit. Why did you give out your signature, electronic signature, in the first place? Imagine the funny thing is, she goes out there, she signs her will, and all the money goes to her and her family and none of the children. That is crazy. I just remembered that it is morning, and it is quiet. People haven't woke up, but I'm recording this at 6 a.m., which is a basic normal time for me. I'm always awake at that time because I wake up around like 5, and then I get things to do. Even when I have things to do during the day, and I need some rest, I just can't pass 5 a.m. I don't know what is wrong with me, but that is the case. But yes, welcome to everyone that is new to the podcast, and welcome back to everyone that is a returning listener. And I'm really grateful to all of you. You guys are amazing and doing a great job. Please make sure that you subscribe and follow the podcast if you haven't. It will help us grow, and it will help us reach out to a lot of people out there. And who knows, maybe you have someone that would love to bloom with us and just enjoy a good time. I have coffee on my hand, and I also have, surprisingly, my software development environment has been kicking on lately, and I've been doing a lot of coding, and I've been doing a lot of software development. I am a computer engineer by profession, and I'm trying to understand more of the software side of development. As you know, computer engineers, they are mostly doing embedded systems and control systems. But hey man, you came here for entertainment news. I don't want to bore you with all of that. There's a lot that has been happening. A lot happened, and a lot really happened. And it's all centered around Tyla, man. Tyla has been doing a lot of stuff. If you don't know who Tyla is, her full name is Tyla Sithel. And, she is a South African, talented, one of the best female artists to have ever come out of the country. And she is, she's a really pure and good and great talent. For real. And also the only person that I believe is more famous outside than inside. Although we do have artists like Rtee, we do have people like Major League DJs, who are actually more famous outside than inside. But if you look at it, they first blew up inside before blowing up outside. But Tyla did it the other way. She blew up outside, and hopefully she will eventually blow up inside. I don't know. It doesn't look like that. She is more of into Afro beats and R&B, I think. And a lot of people just want to listen to Amapiano. Of course, she did do a song, an Amapiano song with I think it's Kool-Aid or someone like that. And it was really, 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 really a good song, but it did give bougie vibe. As you know, I think it was part of this show. What's the name of this show that people love a lot? That was on Netflix. It had Amanda Kamata. How come I remember the characters and I don't remember the name? Bloodwaters. Is it Bloodwater? Yeah, that one. It was there. It was a featured song by Kool-Aid. I think it's Kool-Aid and Tyla Sithel. It was, let me check. Is it Kool-Aid? It's Cool Drink. I just gave him a new name. It's Cool Drink and Tyla Sithel. The name of the song was Getting Late. It was really, really, really a good song that really, took everyone by storm. I'm not the first one who actually called him Kool-Aid. So I'm sorry. Your name is Cool Drink. It's not Kool-Aid. But man, Water lately has been doing an amazing job, I don't know what it's saying, but I know bring me water, make me, yeah, that song whereby she's dancing, she's twerking, she's pouring water on her back. At first glance, I was like, no, Tyla, no. I've always looked at you like, my innocent, my only, the girl that only belongs to me. But then I was like, oh man, okay, if she's blowing up, I guess that explains why she's friends with that girl that sings Good Samaritan. I always forget these people's name. What's the name of that girl? The one that sings Rush as well. Like, in a rush, where were Ayra Starr? Yeah, the name is Ayra Starr. She's actually like friends with Ayra Starr, so it actually makes sense why she actually like blew up and took off like in the direction of Afrobeats, because they actually linked up before this Water song actually came up. So I was like, oh, well, how come Ayra is linking with Tyla? Because Ayra at that point was like the most famous person in the combination. But then now I understand, they were cooking something. Of course, they made this mentorship. It always works to have these friends. That's why they say, like, if you want to progress in life, have the friends that are actually there already where you want to go, and then you will see that growth as well. But if you have people that are doubting themselves and don't know whether they're supposed to be where you want to be, oh my god, just oh my lady, just make sure you drift. Just make sure you take a pause, and you try to rediscover yourself, and just position your compass in the right direction, because you're already like having like the wrong people in your circle. Everybody in your circle is supposed to be very ambitious, supposed to have the same goals as you, just have a fighting spirit. That is if you want to succeed and all of those things. But yeah, Tyla entered the US Billboard and with the song Water. And the surprising part is that Tyla does not have an album, so it's crazy. It's really crazy, like for real. Like I think Maphorisa was right. Was Maphorisa right? I think Maphorisa was right. Maphorisa came out to say on Twitter that we are in an era where people don't really wanna be listening to album, but they do want to listen to hits, just singles. Just take out a single, a good single, and it's gonna get out there, just like that Mellow and Sleazy song, which is really playing in everyone's head lately. It's an amazing song. But Tyla's Water peaks at number 2 on Billboard US Afrobeats chart. That is on there. It was published on the September 20th, 2023. So if she has dropped, because there are those giants like Burna Boy and all of this stuff, just know that it was this is information as of 20 September. And if she has picked up, just know that this is information as of September 20. But yeah, it's an amazing thing, man, to see a South African talent actually making it out there. And it also speaks to the fact that we had Elaine stumbling, because Elaine also was like someone I was listening to a lot outside, until South Africans decided to come and bully her into actually like coming back and making Amapiano, instead of just focusing on her craft and just working on the crowd. I know some people will say maybe it's because Tyla is beautiful. No, Tyla is actually talented. Like, she is a top talent. And if you ever say that maybe it's because she's beautiful, then me and you are beefing. Because you can't tell me that you don't see talent in Tyla, man. Of course, I also have a crush on her. I won't lie. When I look at her, I'm like, I want to marry you someday. But now I'm like, that Water might just, make my parents reconsider. But, I'm still paying lobola. I'm still paying lobola to Tyla, man. It has to be done. I have to be the one that has to do it. But yeah, congratulations to Tyla, as she's the most streamed female artist in SA. I think the numbers went to like 13 million. I think it's all-time numbers, and on Spotify. And it's really like dope. Really amazing. I could spend the whole day, man, trying to speak about Tyla, man. This is the only person that I really love with my whole heart. So I need to try and position myself back. But as you know, man, she is signed to I think it's Epic Records. I think so. under Sony Music. Let me just make sure that I am giving the right information, because if I ever say something wrong, people are gonna be saying, oh well, this is just a bogus podcast. But yeah, she signed to Epic Records, which is a subdivision of Sony Music. And as you know, Sony Music is like one of the biggest. I think the first person that I saw signing to Sony was this guy, aka RIP to him, a legend. But yeah, the full name of Tyla, to just intrigue a lot of people that don't know who Tyla is. Tyla's name is Tyla Laura Sithel. And she was born in SA, raised in SA, in Joburg, and yeah, she signed to Epic Records in 2021, and she just rose and blew up right now with Water in the international space. Just remember that it is in the international space. But Getting Late was released in 2019. This also has to speak to a lot of people that are actually like saying, hey, man, I don't know whether I'm making the right move right now, or what's happening. It's tagging. I'm really tired of giving it my all. Just know that Tyla's Getting Late, which was a hit in SA, was in 2019, and then afterwards there was a lot of quiet, and now she's back, which also means like if you've blown up before and now you feel like things are just like they are shaky, you don't know where you're standing and all of those things, just know that it's gonna work out, because it does work out eventually if you're consistent and all of those things. And I'm pretty much trying to be consistent as well. But it's just, I just wanted to put that out there, so But yeah, they also have a song which is the latest one, which also explain why they actually have been together. Tyla and Ayra Starr, the name of the song is Girl Next Door. So go ahead and make sure that you stream that one out, as well as we try to do our best, because it looks bad that we have someone that is liked outside and we haven't done anything inside to make sure that she blows up. That's really bad on our side. That's really, I won't lie, we are actually the villains right now. Please make sure that you go and stream Tyla. Show her some love, man. Just go to her page, show her some love. We are proud, absolutely proud of this princess and what she is doing. But also we are proud of Makhadzi, who has been on a billboard in New York City, man, USA. Shout out to Makhadzi. And she did it with Venda, right? She did it with her native tongue, man. And I'm proud, man. I'm really proud of what she's doing, because a lot of people are gonna say that you must sing in English for you to actually to actually blow up outside. But Makhadzi is doing it a different way. I also just call her the new age, the modern new age kind of Brenda Fassie, because I feel like, man, going years to come from now, we're gonna look back into this period and we're gonna be reminiscing on what great talent that she is. But I have to make sure that I say it right now, while she's still alive, while she's still kicking, that she is an amazing person. And Makhadzi, I don't want to lie, is someone that I really have in my heart. I love her songs, and my favorite song by Makhadzi is DJ. I don't know what she's saying, but I love it. I love it, and that's all that matters. And then we have Murahu. Murahu is also a song I love by her. I can list the days, I could list the songs for the whole day, but I really love her. And what they did with Mr. Brown, that combination whenever they're together is an amazing combination. And congratulations to her. She went on Twitter, I think yesterday, which was 19 hours ago. It was on the 23rd of September. And she posted, "Finally, my dream came true. Your support is magic. My life is a movie. From performing in streets to New York City Times Square billboards. Congratulations to myself. Don't forget to check my latest album." So don't forget to check her latest album. I think it's Mbofoloa. How do you pronounce F? Oh yeah, it's pronounced P. Because I remember for Fumulani we Mungana Wanga Azona Aine Fumulani we Mungana Wanga. if you ever thought that I don't listen to Makhadzi, then you done wrong, man. I think Makhadzi is actually a good and amazing talent. The name of the album is MBOFHOLO MBOFL. I feel like Jacob Zuma right now. MBOFHOLOWO. Buffalo, I think. Just go ahead and stream it. Go ahead and stream it. You can find it at africori.to/MBOFHOLOWO, and just show Makhadzi some love, man. We are proud of you, baby girl. We're proud. You've made it through the storm. A lot of people have bullied. I think she's one of the most bullied talents that we have in SA. Like, she's bullied on her looks, she's bullied in a lot of stuff, and to see her grow despite all of that, I feel like, man, it's a great thing, and it's long deserved. I don't remember seeing a Makhadzi song that is below 1 million views on YouTube only, and that is, for me, like something that is really great. And I feel like we are not speaking much about it, and we're not really appreciating the type of talent that she is. Nasty C also, has been criticized because, in SA, we get excited and then we criticize to wash away that excitement, and then to also push an artist to the corner of saying, okay, I'm not gonna actually go out there and release any album anymore because I don't feel great enough. That is just what SA is all about, and Twitter as well. People on Twitter just be fine like that. They want to make sure that they make you quit before you even become a legend. But sadly, Nasty C is already a legend. So all those that thought that they could just bring him down, y'all are probably too late. You better let the boy prosper in peace. But people are questioning what happened to the features, that he promised. When there was this time where, there were pictures of him with Chris Brown. There was a Big Sean thing. There was I think, what's the name of that guy? I forget a lot. I think it's PMB Rock or something. Yeah, there was a lot of people that were speculated to gonna be in the song of Nasty C. But people are actually thinking that the most problem is getting clearances, as Nasty C once pointed it out when it came to Burna Boy, that he could not get clearance in a song that he had with Burna Boy, I think. And that was a really big problem, and I think, I don't know what's actually stopping these things. Like, what is the issue? Is it that people don't wanna see you with that feature? What's the problem? Because they could get royalties from it. Like, they could have a split, and everything, and have a discussion and get royalties. Who knows? It can be their next biggest song, and you're actually getting something. I also I watched TikTok, and I saw this video whereby this guy, Charlie, I think it's Charlie Puth, right? He actually went out there and sampled a baby girl. So there's a video of a baby girl that was singing, and as the child was singing, they tagged Charlie Puth, I guess. And as they tagged Charlie Puth took that clip, remastered it, did all of those magics that producers do, and he said that it's gonna be the entry or the intro of his next album. And in my mind, I'm thinking, man, if you're gonna do that, then please make sure that you pay what's due to the baby girl, the royalties. And I think people don't actually recognize this. You make money from actually just putting in a royalty out there, putting in a copyright claim or whatever, but let people spread the music, let people release the music, let people enjoy the music. I don't understand why then it will be a problem. Or is it now people actually doubt that it's they want the feature anymore? It doesn't make sense. But but he did say that he will have a deluxe version of his album, so maybe we're gonna have those songs coming out in that deluxe album. But it's looking A-Reece right now. As we've been expecting Paradise, I don't know ever since when, and we've been experiencing it, so maybe this is gonna be the case as well. I hope not. I hope not. I hope he actually gets to have all the success he deserves. Not to say that this album is not a success. Don't get me wrong. This album is definitely a success. I actually like love it. I really love it. There's so many songs that you relate to, especially if you wanna be someone that is working hard towards their goal. Like Necessity just gave you like a masterpiece to listen to every day. Like he gave you a masterpiece to listen to every day, and it's rare in SA to have like an album that you can bump every day. The only people that are capable of doing that is actually Necessity. Who else? I think A-Reece too. His albums, you can listen to them. All of them, all the tracks that are in the album, as well as AKA. His albums are well mannered, and I think KO is also someone whose album I can listen till the end. Some have said that Zuchi Kokdop can also do it, but I don't want to lie and say that he's not like in that range or anything like that. I've never like sat down and listened to Zuchi Kokdop, but those that listen to him, they say he's great, and I'm yet to try him, and but yeah, those are the people that I know that are actually like having albums that you can listen to up until the end. I think Mashbeats, but Mashbeats is a different case because there was A-Reece inside there. So, we're yet to find out if he can do that with other albums that are coming out, But yeah, those are the talents. Oh, don't forget Shane Eagle. How can you forget Shane Eagle? I think Shane Eagle is too. Like, there's so many songs when you listen to the album, you're like, this song should have blown up, and all of those things. But yeah, beautiful talents, amazing talents. We are proud of all of them. A-Reece has been speculated to have thrown shade at Wordz, which for me, I'm disappointed. I don't want to lie. I'm really disappointed. Like I said before, if you listened to my previous episode, I do not think like A-Reece needs to be doing all of these things to gain traction. Like, he really is a talent, and why does he have to now go ahead and be dissing people? Like, it's just now giving street kind of artist, and he's not like that. Like, he's a major talent, so I don't understand why we have to go back, circle back, and come on, man. You're great. You don't need to be doing all of this stuff, but he is doing it, man. What are we gonna do? He's definitely doing it, and he keeps on doing it, and it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. And I really hope that he comes back to his senses and he stops doing this, because I think he's now dragging his name to the mud, and now he's reachable to a lot of other rappers and artists that are out there. Now they can throw shades, like for real, like for real, not to throw any shade on anyone. Come on, man. If you're gonna be an artist that actually goes out there and be doing disses, then you're opening the floor for people to be dissing you as well. And so now it's messy. Like, it's not straightforward. We are actually gonna we're gonna discover people that we didn't know. I mean, that's how I knew of Tato Soul, right? I knew of Tato Soul through that. Like, and now he's goated. It's like you're helping people become goated. Like, and then at the expense of yourself and at your career as well, because they're gonna lash out on you, they're gonna throw you off, and you're gonna be dusted and done, and they're gonna rise above you. Come on, like, it doesn't make sense why A-Reece has to do that. For also someone else who had a scandal is Okmalulekoolkat. That's how I call him. But some people say Okmalulekoolkat. I say Okmalulekoolkat. Like that. Like, for me, it sounds dope like that. But yeah, man, they had, I think, a breakup kind of like scandal, whereby it was speculated that it wasn't even speculated. The girl actually went and posted on her status, and now I want to see, I want to know, whether she still has that on her Instagram. But people that love stories, man, were quick to just like take it by storm and start saying, oh man, man, trash. Men are like this, men are that, men are this, men are those, men throw men in the forest, bury them, ban them, abolish them, stop them from experiencing life. Why are they even a thing in our, life or anything like that? And guys, just make sure that you watch these things play up until the end, because now people are also said that there is a rumor that Maphorisa and Namhla, I'm calling her Namhla, man, but I think the name is Thuli. The name is definitely Thuli, but I'm still stuck on the fact that it's Namhla. But yeah, they also are speculated to be together. And the things about people that they don't understand is in the things of like relationship is something that you should not, matters of relationship, they say, bedroom things, don't put yourself in bedroom things. These people have seen each other naked, man. Like they know each other way too deep. What are you doing meddling there? But yeah, what I realized is that they actually are still following each other. So Princess Zulu is still also a part of Okmalulekoolkat. But also, aside from that, Okmalulekoolkat actually came out and posted that social simoja. For those that don't know what that means, it actually means that we always be good, like, and everything like that. But yeah, they definitely still following each other. It was basically a publicity stunt. Simisile sinenhlanhla Princess Zulu. You really done did people wrong, because people done poured out their hearts for you, only to find out that you've been lying with your mouth closed. Is it mouth closed or mouth open and stuff like that? But yeah, man, just niggas get any guys, like, don't enter into people's stories. Like, I don't understand why you're just like spreading gossip and all of those things, but I'm surprised that people haven't even like actually taken it out. Like Red Live also still has it on his page, like where he was speaking about it, and making puns about Amalobolo and everything like that. But come on, man, these people have been like, their story has been like glamorous and stuff like that. They've been like telling their story, and for me it looks like true love and stuff like that. So it's actually people have actually mastered the internet right now, and I don't know how to make people talk and all of those things. But yeah, man, Okmalulekoolkat, there is a post that's out there. I don't know whether it was him who actually posted Socialist Mojo, because now I think looking at the thing, it was someone else who posted that at as the first comment. Either that comment was pinned or something, and it was either, I don't know what. It's a quote, because a lot of people are saying it in the comment section, but yeah, the picture, basically, for those that haven't seen it, of Okmalulekoolkat, the Princess Zulu is kissing Okmalulekoolkat, just I think it was a few hours or just the same day when people were speculating that. So I'm guessing that she was actually mad and went on an Instagram rampage, and and yeah, just couldn't control her emotions, because we also have those moments, man, which I say, please do not have those moments, like, at all. Don't have those moments at all, whereby you're mad, you're really mad, and now you take out your phone, you want to make sure that you actually write that down on the internet. Some of the times, people actually like do it a lot on WhatsApp, whereby now WhatsApp is now actually officially a public platform. Now it's no longer a private space. But yeah, they actually do that, and now it gets worse to the point that it goes to the point of TikTok, whereby people are posting it on TikTok, which is funny, man, because when I speak about that, I remember of the girl. I'm gonna call her name because she made me get hurt. Her name was Iyanla, man. Like, I love that girl with my whole heart. Like, if you go to TikTok right now, you'll find her name. It's Iyanla. And yeah, she was someone that I really love, man. And all of a sudden she stopped talking to me, and now I'm going to TikTok. She's going through the most, guys. She's going through the most. She's actually like posting those things, and she's saying the guy that she was with, apparently she was dating someone from Durban. I'm like, man, I wasn't staying in Durban. Who is this guy from Durban? And she's speaking about I was played, and I'm finding out on TikTok. I guess I'm thankful for TikTok, because I'm like, man, I'm all here in box, and now you're actually like posting that there's someone that is actually like in Durban. Someone in Durban had you. Someone in Durban, you've been dating that person for a whole year, and I just only met you a few months. I was sad. I was really sad. But yeah, I was playing, man. But yeah, when I look at it, it reminds me of how people just be lashing out with emotions on the net. But I'm grateful that, we see these things and so we can laugh and not blame ourselves anymore. But yeah, man, they are together. They are definitely together. And just don't meddle into people's businesses. Just at least breathe. Breathe in, breathe in, give yourself some time. Take a moment, take a breather before you take a story and run with it, because it's gonna leave you in the thread. Like, it's gonna leave you you'll be dusted by that time and everything like that. But yeah, I also saw that MaWhoo has an album that is out. You can go ahead and stream MaWhoo's album, man. I love MaWhoo, and yeah, she's a pure talent. For me, she's a pure talent. Also Makhadzi. The name of the album that she actually took out is The Chosen, which is also kind of like tricky, because Maphorisa said don't take out albums, and yet in the album there is a lot of Maphorisa. So I'm like, Maphorisa, what are you saying? Are you trying to tell people not to do something, but at the same time you're doing it? What's happening? But yeah, also Sfarzo Rtee has an album that is out. Sfarzo Rtee is actually a good, I feel like a good producer, and he doesn't get the recognition that he deserves. So please go ahead and check out Sfarzo Rtee's album. I think is it called The Second Chapter? If I'm not mistaken, I think it's Second Chapter. But I can confirm just real quick. I like the fact that I'm so comfortable in my space. Like, I can actually oh no, Second Chapter is by Lotion. Go ahead and check out Second Chapter by Lotion. And yeah, it's a good album too. Lotion, for those that don't know who Lotion is actually the brew that is a part of Wanitwa Moose. Wanitwa Moose, for those who don't know what Wanitwa Moose is, that whole label that has both what's the name? Master Kechi. Master Kechi, so just if you wanna find a quick link to Lotion, just search Master Kechi Lotion. The name of the album of Sfarzo is House of Skicha Part 2. It's an EP. Go ahead and check it out as well. It's an amazing one. Also, go ahead and check out Cyfred's latest album. Right now I'm plugging you with good music. Like, Cyfred released an album called Made Under the Spirit. It has a lot of features. I think in part of those features there is Musa Keys, there's also Babalwa, there's Kelvin, Momo, and there's a lot of people that you really love that are there. So if you're doubting it, just know that it's a mega one. It's a hit. The name of the song that is there, I think, by Kelvin, Momo, and Babalwa, is called La 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 La. La 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 la. And as I'm saying it, you can picture Babalwa M's voice doing the things behind, and Babalwa is gonna make it become a classic. Yeah, man. Torres Mo also, I didn't know that Torres Mo and Momo actually broke up. Like, man, I don't know. I actually I was shocked when I saw the fact that they have a picture of him with another girlfriend. But imagine, man, why would you actually break up after you've been through a lot? Like, that woman has been on your side for the longest time, and now they break up. Why and everything like that. Yeah, it actually let me just I'll go through with it for you, because there's an article that is speaking about it, and for me, I like facts, and I don't know whether News 24 is still a fictional one, but we'll take it from that. So it goes: former reality star couple Torres Mo, real name Mongezi Mahlangu, and wife Mome are separated in the process of filing for divorce. Mo shared the news of the separation and demise of his marriage in a recent interview with DJ Fresh on his What a Week podcast. And I just to think of it, I always thought that Wow is actually sad, but Wow has the scoop. I didn't know that. When I saw that interview, I was like, another Torres Mo interviews speaking about the same story I've already watched on Makhadzi's podcast. So maybe it's the same interview, because I feel like these celebrities, they go from one podcast to the next, telling the same story. So that's why like I didn't like actually like I was like I already know the story, so I don't need to actually like go and watch it again. But I didn't know there's actually like this was on the 24th of July. I don't know whether everyone else is as shocked as me. But currently right now, Momo and I separated, he said in the interview. We are separate and we're in the process of filing for divorce. The news of the couple's split comes almost a year after the comedian was cleared of all allegedly sexually assaulting model Lerato Moloi when they worked on a TV production in 2018. As you know, that was a scary story. Like, all men became shook and scared because a lot is happening outside. Explaining what caused the relationship to end, Mo said, "People grow, we grew apart, we went through so many different struggles in our relationship." Mo shared more detail about some of the struggles, which allegedly including toxicity and witchcraft, in her book, Momo's Depth of Black Love. Whoa. Witchcraft? If you know more, I don't want to be a part of it. I do not want to be a part of it. But if you know Toles Mo Watwala, which means like I don't know what you call it in English, but it's basically they call it Watwala. It's like when you go through this process of ancestry process whereby it's an ancestry process. You're initiated into practicing black magic. Is it black magic or healing? Some is healing, some is black magic, some is communicating with the ancestors, just a connection with our fallen people, our relatives and stuff like that. So if Momo comes out to a book and say witchcraft was involved and toxicity, you put 1 and 2. Was there juju to keep her in the relationship even when she didn't want? What was happening? But this is all speculations now. We don't know what's happening. And we do not want to talk about that because it's all speculation and allegedly things. And we know from Jackie Phamotse what could happen if you ever spread any speculations. As she is on the verge of getting, is it arrested or fined? Yeah, but she is going through a legal matter whereby Jackie Phamotse, a controversial one, and she goes out there, she says a lot of stuff, and later people, there are repercussions, and after that it's crazy. It's crazy. But that is I think another scoop. Let's get to the end of this one, then we'll go to the Jackie Phamotse one. But it really hurts me so much because we have reached a point whereby things are just they're not working between the two of us, he said. The Bomb the Cheese Up, that song was great, aka shout out, man. The Bomb the Cheese Up hitmaker added that while Momo stuck by his side throughout the legal battle, he was the one walking away from their more than 10-year marriage. Ooh. That ungrateful 10 years of someone sticking by your side and you walk away. Imagine like your husband is accused of rape, right? And you know he's innocent. Everyone is just like saying all these things and all of those things, those vile things. The whole country is literally like against you. Cancel him. And you are staying there. You're like, you know what? He's right. I know he's right. He didn't do anything. I'm staying by his side. Like, your name for 10 years is seen as just like against women, bro. And after this, you just walk away. That's crazy. On their current living arrangement, he said he had moved back to his Sentin house while Mo stayed at their farm. The kids are not 100% aware of what's really going on between mom and dad because we haven't yet really had the time or the chance to have a sit down with all of them and say, listen, mom and dad are no longer going to be together from here on forth, but we still be here for you he said. But then why should they find out from an interview sitting at school? I don't know how old the kids are, but I'm sure they're old enough. They're in school, they're watching. I mean, the podcasts right now are being like in preschool, kindergarten. We had podcast and chill being played on a big screen. Imagine they play WoW on a big screen at school, and the only thing you find out there, man, that your parents are not together, or they're actually going out on a divorce. There's a lot of wrong things that I'm seeing right now from Tall, but they know what's happening close to us, so we also don't know. In 2021, Momo shared she and Mo had moved away from the busyness of the city for a quieter life at their farm. The move was contributed to concerns for Mo and their children's safety. Imagine, that's how bad it was. Like, that woman still stayed on your side. During their recent appearance on Mzansi Magic's DSTV, just also remember this is in July, right? DSTV 161 Sunday Sexy Love, Mo told Mome his biggest fear for their relationship was losing her. I think that you can survive without me, but I don't think I can without you. Elsewhere in the show, as it returned for its second season, Mo told Mome he loved her more than she loved him, and that the support he received from her family was completely unfamiliar. He loved her more than she loved him. Amen. Amen. I'm seeing a confused man. I don't want to lie, and I'm always pro gents, because we as bros we're gonna have each other. But come on, like, that is, I'm seeing, oh man, I'm seeing what we experience. Like, you do everything for someone and they think you still don't love them because you don't spend the day with them after you have stacked up a lot of bags of cement for the whole day, trying to make sure that you get them money for them to buy that one purse that they really love. It's crazy. It's crazy. This bro came out and then felt like he's not loved the way that he loves her after this woman risked her safety for 10 years and risked a whole lot of backlash for 10 years. I don't know what to say. But yeah, going to the Jackie Phamotse whole issue, we'll read the latest tweet. No, not tweet. Latest, what do you call blog? I don't know what a journalist call this blog, but like that story that they publish out there. But yeah, there's a reflection, healing and recovery. Basetsana and Romeo Khumalo open up about legal audit. Just keep in mind that Musa Kaulo actually also came out and threw himself under the bus. You know, he's always gonna do that. And he said Jackie Phamotse was right with what she said. You know, I always confuse the name Jackie with that of a dude, but Jackie Phamotse, yeah. Basetsana and Romeo Khumalo have released a statement following their court battle with author and media personality Jackie Phamotse. Phamotse faced charges related to defamation and criminal injury and was found guilty earlier this year. We are relieved that the saga has now been dispensed with, and that our families can start a moment of reflection, healing, and recovery, reads the statement. Basetsana and Romeo Khumalo are relieved that the saga has now been dispensed following their lengthy court battle with author and media personality Jackie Phamotse. Phamotse faced charges related to defamation and crime and injury and was found guilty on Tuesday. After she, in 2018, reportedly tweeted that there was a sex tape of the Kumalas and another male celebrities. Sentencing is scheduled for Tuesday, 24 October. Wait, what? Oh yeah, 24 October. I thought they were saying 24 September. I'm like, man, that's the weekend. What are you saying? But yeah, wow. So now, okay, I guess now the only way she can, free herself is to actually show the people that, or the quote, that video that she claimed. If it was all like a thing of like, they told me, oh man, you're going to jail, because you cannot you cannot go on a scope of they told me. It's bad. Speaking outside court in a video shared on social media, Khumalo said the victory was for her and her husband and everyone else in the country. So now I understand why they say it tormented the family. Because if you're saying there's another guy and it's like a threesome, right? And now, whoa, imagine how again, if there are children that are going to school, how do they feel when they know that now the whole family is like that? Oh man, Jackie Phamotse, you've been so naughty. Jackie needs a spanking, man. That is vile. Like what she did was very vile. On Thursday, the couple released a statement which was shared on Instagram. I also don't understand, why do you have to say those things? Like, okay, let's say, which is not the case, right? Let's say in the event, like, there is a couple that actually did that. What do you gain from actually going out there and telling the world that they did that? Why? What do you gain? Because at least if they murdered someone like the two models that died in the US, may God rest their soul. Their name is Nicole and I think the other one is Melissa Mooney. And yeah, they were discovered to be dead in their apartment, and they are saying that there might be a possibility of a serial killer on the loose who's just like flirting with them, luring them for a date or anything like that. Just the same thing that Thabo Pesto was doing, right? And then afterwards, murdering them. But yeah, in the event that you have something like that happening, yes, you have every right to share it so that you warn people and people can be okay and and be safe. But if it's just private affairs for them, whatever they're doing, I don't understand why you have to go out there and now share it. It's gonna lay you in trouble in hot water like it had. Right now for Jackie Phamotse. Mr. and Mrs. Khumalo welcome the outcome of the proceeding involving a case of defamation against Miss Jackie Phamotse. We are relieved that the saga has now been dispensed with and that our families can start a moment of reflection, healing and recovery. This ordeal has been a severe test on the bonds of family and friends. Our children have been devastatingly impacted by these damning allegations. We watch with pain their psychological beings, social lives and self-esteem taking unimaginable knocks. As business people, our ability to pursue sustainable livelihoods were hamstrung, with some business prospects being brought to a halt, continued the statement. Of which is fair, man. You're like, a lot of deals actually pull out as soon as you have something that is really not good. Like, they just want to back away. And if that's something that you're gonna like, of course you have to be sent to jail or pay, because you've made them lose a lot of revenue, right? The couple added that they were grateful for the support they received from family, friends, and the South African community at large. They appealed to South Africans to exercise extreme caution when using social media platforms, to at least desist from bullying, making false claims, and defamatory remarks about other fellow citizens. Social media remains a powerful avenue through which we can empower and educate each other. It is therefore critical that it is not used as an outlet to defame, disparage, and besmirch. The South African justice system remains one of the most resilient in the world. We appreciate the diligence with which I don't know, man. I don't know about that, but you've said it in your statement, I guess. Yeah, while Phamotse has not responded to media queries for comment, she shared a video on Instagram on Tuesday featuring her book series, Bear. Never cower, you built this, you came from nothing, and this is what you created, and so much more. Oh man. It feels like it's about to go down. It's about to go down. If this girl is unapologetic, then... Hey, I don't want to say it out loud, but on Thursday, Phamotse shared a message to the media on her WhatsApp status. Thanks, but no thank you. The message began, I don't see why I should comment at this stage. She said that in the past 3 weeks, she was nominated for an award doing community service and announced castings for the TV show. In light of all these achievements, none of mainstream media outlets covered that. Fair enough. I have dedicated my life to saving this country and these people. That was not covered. But I'm still wondering, if it's private affairs, unless she was actually going to warn someone else. But we can't bash it, because that's something she did in 2018. Maybe we can say maybe she was still growing in the space and everything like that. No, she continued, I risked my life in the front line of many protests and donated supplies when people lost their homes and lives in Braamfontein. You'll say nothing. When I released my books, no one cared. Huh. Yeah, that's painful. Phamotse said at the end of the message that she would not entertain the media. Yeah, the statement at the end of it all said, with all due respect, F off. That's just what happened, and it's crazy. Lebo M is as another one that has been going through the most, as he actually got a protection order from his estranged wife, who is staying in his house. So I'm like, what in the world is going on? What is in the world is going on? How can you stay in my house and say you don't want me to come visit my home? So, yay, what is happening in marriages? It's crazy and everything like that. But yeah, man, going through the citizen, also, we have to make sure that we are not saying things from our mind. We just learned from Jackie why we should not, base everything on they told me, I saw, anything like that. If anything, we should read it as it is, so that they know that it's from who. If they have to actually take down anyone for defamatory, go straight to that person. Not us. We didn't do anything. Inside Lebo M's divorce, protection order, car repossession, and more. Lion King producer Lebo M Morake's divorce battle with his estranged wife Pretty Samuels is reportedly getting even messier. This is the Citizen, by the way. According to Sunday World, Samuels has accused the composer and reality star of abuse and filed a protection order against him, which, if that's the case, then he must be brought to justice, with a big if. In the protection order application, Pretty reportedly said that her estranged husband is using the media. What is estranged? Why are these old people estranged? Because estranged. Is it that the people actually disappeared and stopped talking to them? What's happening? I don't understand. It's an overly used kind of word. But it also means that they are no longer close or affectionate to someone. Come on, just say no longer close. Estranged it is. She said when she was in KZN, in the protection order, Pretty reportedly said that her estranged husband is using the media to bully her and spread fake news to tarnish her reputation. I do not follow celebrities like that, so I don't think I know how they spread fake news about her. But she said when she was in KZN to see her family, she received a message from the complex manager telling her that her husband had ordered him to cancel her access with immediate effect. And that is bullying. How is it bullying? That is someone's money. He can cancel it anytime. Anyways, let's go on. When I came back from is that now she didn't let's read it again. She said when she was in KZN to see her family, she received a message from the complex manager telling her that her husband had ordered him to cancel her access with immediate effect. So now she doesn't have access to, I think, the complex or anything like that. But come on, that is his complex. Was it theirs jointly or anything like that? Or they married in community of property? Because then she has a right to say that, right? When I came back from KZN KwaZulu-Natal, he only allowed me to take a few of my clothes under the watchful eyes of domestic workers like a thief. I'm sensing someone that's just when you're really mad that when they spit you out like you don't matter, and everyone just is looking at you like, oh, ooh, damn, that's crazy, that's sad, ooh, look at her. Now you feel like, I should clap back, I can't just take it whilst lying down, Anyways, she continues, I'm advised it is an act of domestic violence for my husband to kick me out of the house like this, and I'm asking for the court to protect me from the abuse I am suffering. I thought there was abuse, but it's all about saying that you're no longer wanted in my house. Is that actually a crime? I don't know. I don't know. And this is crazy. She wrote in the applications as costed by the publication. It's from the publication. Before allegedly kicking her out of the house, Morake had reportedly given Samuels 48 hours to return his car. Why Lebo M filed for divorce. In a statement released last month, the world-renowned composer said he fears for his life and that of his children. He said during his Europe tour from April to June this year, Rtee had his electronic signatures as he had given her proxy to sign documents on his behalf. Oof. When he returned, he asked her to delete the signature from her PC and sign an affidavit stating that she had deleted, but she was not willing, which caused the altercation between them. So sis wanted to go out there and sign all the documents. What is happening in marriages? This has placed me in a position of great discomfort and I fear for my life and that of my children. I am worried and do not understand why my estranged wife refuses to sign the second affidavit. Why did you give out your signature, electronic signature, in the first place? Imagine the funny thing is, she goes out there, she signs her will, and all the money goes to her and her family and none of the children. That is crazy. But what do you guys do when you are in love? I'm wondering. You're just giving away your. Oh, come on, man. I'm consulting with my attorneys to investigate and verify whether I have any fraudulent life policies in my name and or any life covers taken to ensure my life without my knowledge and consent, as this would be tantamount to fraud. I think Lebo M is finesse, bro. At this point, I can sign the will. I can just sign the will and give everything to myself. That's what happens when you're in love, man. Love is war, love is blind, and it's definitely too blind. Because ain't no way I'm giving out my signature like that, man. Ain't no way. That's like taking a guy and putting it in your hand. Come in your hand. How can a signature out of man? It's not even a thing of cheating or anything like that. It's like you Lebo M. How old is Lebo M? Lebo M. From touring the world to just like giving your things away like that your whole life. He's almost 60, man. He's turning he's 59, and yeah. How old is Pretty Samuel? No, man, that's great. And I'm laughing. I don't mean to laugh, but I'm thinking of it. I'm like, man, that's crazy. That's really crazy. That's really crazy. Lebo M wife age. How old is she? Of course, she's not gonna be put. I don't know. She's not gonna have a lot of information coming out. On any of those things, but because I don't know what Pretty Samuel does, but hey, man, that's crazy. That's just what happened right now. And yeah, I'm failing to find the age, but I'm guessing, man. my guy done got schooled, bro. Like, I don't know, I don't even know how he was advised to actually, like, because he has advices right now. He advises someone who's actually like, if you're telling me that you're actually like a successful person, then without a doubt you're supposed to have advisors. And I don't know how those advisors now actually like came out and advised him to actually hand out that signature. And mind you, the net worth by briefly is speculated to be approximately around 4 million US dollars, which means that this girl can just go ahead and sign away all of that 4 million US dollars. Instant rich quick scheme. I know people say that man, all of those things, it's not possible to get rich quick, but Pretty Samuel has just found a way to advise all of you guys out there, when you are in love, please, by all means, stay away from making decisions that you don't think you can live with after you've broken up. Just ask yourself, will I be okay after I've lost the person and they walk away with whatever I've given right now? Will it be okay with me? And if not, don't do it. Thank you so much for listening up until this, and I really appreciate having you here up until the end of the podcast, and I did enjoy having a good sit down with you guys. Almost to an hour, like that's crazy. I've never done a podcast that long. But yeah, I'm really enjoying being with you guys, and it's really an amazing thing. Please make sure that you subscribe if you haven't, and join this podcast. Follow if you're on Spotify, subscribe if you're on Apple Podcast, and if you're listening on other ones like Audible, Amazon, Google, everywhere, just make sure that you do whatever is said there. I think it's follow or anything like that, but I'm not really sure, because I don't know how you protect your podcast, because a podcast is everywhere right now, and I look at it, I'm like, everywhere, even places that I don't know. I found my podcast there. I'm like, so how do I control what is being done with it and what they gain from it? But anyways, man, thank you so much for listening up until this far. I really appreciate all of you for being here, and I'm grateful and I'm thankful. And yeah, go ahead, Google, Amazon, Spotify, Apple, who else? I think it's radio something, Yeah, there are ones that I literally distributed to them, so I'm grateful for them, and I'm thankful for all of those people that are sharing my podcast out there. Please make sure that you keep on sharing it, and I appreciate all of you. And I'll see you in the next one. And yeah, take good care of yourself. It's been amazing. It's been lovely. It's been great. If you're feeling down, just know that there's no need to fall down. You're an amazing person. You're a great person. If you're a part of the Bloms squad, I don't know whether we use the word squad. Those squad things were very famous in 2018 and all of these things. But if you're part of the family that is listening to the Blossom and Blom podcast, then just know how much amazing you are and how much we appreciate you. And if you're having a pretty bad day, just know that it's not gonna stay like that. It's gonna absolutely change, and you're gonna bounce back, and you're gonna hold back, and you're gonna make it, and you're gonna kick it. You're gonna make sure that you destroy them. Those enemies that don't want to see you succeed, you're gonna destroy all of them, because you're a really amazing person and you deserve nothing but the best. I'm honored to have been a part of your day